Hello, everybody. Welcome to 6 Days a Sacrifice. I am the Blues 32. New game. Commentary? No, thank you. I'll try and provide my own. Though it's nice of you to offer. Yesterday, I saw the body of the bridgekeeper engulfed in flame, and I saw the bridge created by 1/3. Tomorrow, I saw the soul of the bridgekeeper reduced to ash, and I saw the bridge created by 2/3. Today, the mind of the bridgekeeper shall meet with its destiny, and I shall see the bridge extended between realms. And the many children of the king shall leap and dance and sing and praise his name, for great is his wisdom and his benevolence. The Book of the Bridge. I should have done this the moment you came into this world, demon child. May God forgive me for having a part in your creation.
Why did you kill me, brother? I helped you when you were injured. I bandaged you when our father made his mistake.
No mistake, young one. Now do you see why I tried to keep you away from this creature? It has no understanding of human ways.
You're wrong, father. If you had just given him a chance to be normal.
Cease your prattling, Matthew. It's time to put an end to the horror I unleashed.
What are you doing, father?
Father, no! Father! Father! Bang. Burn. Death. And then drops the thing. Foosh. Those are the 2/3 of the bridge created. 196 years later, 196 years earlier. Left click to walk, right click on hotspots to open menu. Let's see. Look. Some woman's magazine put here to help visitors pass the time, I guess. That's the way I came in, the way back to the car park. It's the receptionist terminal, probably used to check on appointments and communicate with other parts of the building. What's this? I said, what's this? Some kind of pamphlet for ophthalmology. That's the religion whose headquarters I am currently standing in. Crushed leather. Very nice. Doesn't look like it's ever been used. The climate-controlled environment in here really seems to be making it flourish. Well, that's nice. Let's take this magazine. Why do you not obey? Take the magazine. I'm not the right demographic. Take the plant. There aren't even any cigarette butts in the soil. What, were you hoping for a smoke? Are you that desperate? Journal. Nothing in my journal. What's this? Cell phone. Who should I call? My office. Council Planning Department. Hi, Trish. It's Theo.
Hi, Theo.
I'm at the ophthalmology building, but there doesn't seem to be anyone around.
Well, just hang around reception for a bit. Someone's bound to show up.
Let's take the pamphlet. I'll add it to my journal. To reread items in your journal, click the journal and yada yada yada. Life become a struggle? Need a guiding hand? Want to be part of the world's fastest growing family? Join ophthalmology. Ophthalmology is a religion catered for you, taking the best parts of all previous religions to make a great new way of thinking. Join ophthalmology today. Who are you? Are you Mr. Garriott?
Get out of my way, you fool.
Mr. Garrett, I'm from the city council.
What?
My name's DeKay. I phoned you a week ago about running an inspection of your facilities.
Oh, yes, I remember.
The council has been informed that you may be extending your premises without planning permission. I just need to take a look around to make sure you aren't.
Is it completely necessary?
It's just a precaution, entirely routine.
Could you come back another time?
Well, actually, no. I have to get this done before the end of the week, and this is my only free time slot.
I see.
Is there a problem?
No, not at all. Why don't I take you up in the elevator and we can tour the building?
I'd be obliged. Where's the... Day 1. July 24th, AD, 2089. 2189. Bleh. I told you I have no idea who he is. Then why should you care?
I'm a doctor, for God's sake.
Seems terribly convenient.
You don't think if he was our agent we would find a way to get down here without smashing him to pieces? A broken neck is not something I call convenient.
Don't think me a fool. He arrives now of all times, and you insist it's a coincidence?
What else could it be? Ugh. He's awake. Can you hear me? Do you know your name? Can you tell me your name?
DeKalb. Theodore DeKalb. My name's Samantha Hardy. What's happening? How much do you remember? Stop talking to him. I don't want either of you saying another word until my employer gets here. Wait, Trilby? This man is seriously injured. He has to be returned to the surface and taken to a properly equipped hospital. I will not tell you again. No one leaves, no one breathes a word until my employer tells me what is to be done. God damn you. Not a word. Okay. This... This is odd. That is definitely Trilby. He's got the hat, the coat. He's just missing his blazer, but probably because it's, summer. I guess that means it wasn't July in 5 Days a Stranger. Well, I suppose it wouldn't have to be. A tall, athletic man, physically in his early 30s, wearing absurdly old-fashioned clothing. It's a large cupboard for storing medical supplies and records. It seems there's something banging on the other side of the door. It probably belongs to the chief medical officer. The papers on it seem to be in disarray. It appears to be a touchscreen console of some kind. She's wearing the spectacles and lab coat that denotes a scientific choice of career. Her glasses denote a scientific choice of career. I wear glasses. I'm not a scientist. Psst. Samantha looks at me questioningly. Point to the door. What the hell's wrong on here? What's on the other side? She shrugs. Shrugs. She has no idea how to activate it. No idea how to activate... What? What? Do you not work here? We'll point to the console, maybe? She shakes her head and mouths the word password. Mmm. Mouthword employer. She points at me, then mimes cutting her throat meaningfully. Oh dear. Okay, so what about this guard? Samantha shrugs and shakes her head, indicating she doesn't think she can reason with or defeat the man. What's on the desk? Get away from there! Mouth the word password. She shrugs. She has no idea. Huh. Seems something's banging on the other side. Please, who I need. Quiet. You can explain yourself to my employer when he arrives. This is not the Trilby I know. What's in the bin? What's in the bin? It looks like it's been used to burn documents. Intriguing. I don't think she wouldn't want a phone. A way to communicate with the surface. She wouldn't want that. Dumbass. I would think that she would want that very much. The door again. She shrugs. Well, figure it out. It's not hard. Get away from there. It's making him move. That could be useful. No. Not useful enough. Check the console, even though you've already tried. Let's try talking to the guard some more. Please. Quiet. You can explain yourself to my employer when he arrives. If I'd be no match for him even if my neck wasn't broken. That would violate her personal space somewhat. I think we're beyond such manners. For Christ's sake, you have a broken neck. The small unwashed medical cot is spotted with very familiar looking blood. You can tell your own blood just from looking at it? You're amazing. Urgh. What's the matter now? His condition may be degrading. The facilities here are very understocked. Move aside, I'm gonna check him. Yeah, you're a doctor. What? Did I screw up? What do you mean you don't see any problems? You don't see any problems. Erg. Oh, I know. I may have an idea. Let's try grabbing something off of him. Or maybe getting a closer look. There is a slip of paper extruding from his front waistcoat pocket. I take the slip of paper from his pocket while he leans over. He doesn't seem to notice. What do you mean you don't see any problems? I got blood all over me. I seem to be, like, dying. I palm the note to Samantha. She glances at it, then nods in understanding and pockets it. Console. She points at the privacy screen, then at the door on the north wall. Point to privacy screen. That won't help you. I can't see you, but there's only one way out of there. Not the point, my friend, not the point. Open the door. You. I remember you. Oh, God. Oh, noes. Don't look. But what's going on? Don't look! Looks like we're loose again. Can you walk? Just about. It hurts a lot. How much do you remember? Look, I'm just a council inspector. I was sent here to run an inspection on the building. Some lunatic upstairs pushed me down the elevator shaft, then I woke up here. Could you explain to me what the hell is going on? You fell to the very bottom of the shaft. You are now within an underground laboratory complex. What do the ophthalmologists need it for? Oh, ophthalmology is a front. A money-making, crowd-pleasing facade to disguise the true organization, which is a cult. They call themselves the Order of Blessed Agonies. A bunch of masochistic freaks who worship some mad death god. Okay, so why do they have an underground lord? Do you mind if I ask? Why were you sent to inspect the building? The police told us they received a tip. The cultists were building something. Since they didn't have planning permission, I had to see if there was any truth to it. It seems there was. This complex isn't documented in any of our records of the site. I think you'd better talk to Janine. I have a feeling you're the person she's been waiting for. Excuse me. Who? The other prisoner. She and I were being held captive down here by one of the cultists. You mean the man who was guarding us? Where did he go, anyway? The man in the hat was just a mercenary, I think, hired to guard the place. Our captor is still around somewhere. Janine and I only just escaped from our cell this morning. We were looking for a way out when you arrived. I dragged you in here and the guard found me. We've got to call the police. No can do until we get to the surface. Something's blocking our communications. But with the three of us against one man, we should be able to negotiate our way out. Janine's supposed to be finding us some weapons. Find her. I apologize for placing a burden on you in your current state, but I have urgent matters to see to. I have a broken neck! Dr. Hardy, what happened to the guard? What was behind the door? Why didn't you let me see? Find Janine. Once the cultist is our hostage, I will have time to answer all your questions. I can't help but think that this is incredibly stupid. You're sending the guy with... I don't even know all the extent of my injuries. Clearly there's something wrong with my arm. My neck is broken. I can only see out of one eye. Something's wrong with my leg. What do we have here? Too technical? It's a touch screen! You poke it! Hobble, 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 hobble. Nothing in it but ashes. All the drawers are empty. All the drawers are empty like they've been emptied in a hurry. burnt paper. I'll add it to my journal. From Acolyte Garrett to Acolyte Garaven. Our preparations are complete. Feel free to evacuate yourself and your staff when you have finished burning your records, but make sure Canning and the prisoners remain. Our master will also remain and make his own arrangements. I will evacuate last when I have given the building and complex a final inspect. Nothing all that important in here. Looks like the room was just stripped of everything useful and departed in a hurry. Shelves, presumably for the storage of medical supplies. Anything on them? What about this box? As I suspected, it's empty. Oh, God. Yeah, we're not gonna get any better during the 6 days, in case you're wondering. It's full of medical supplies I have absolutely no idea how to use. I mean, look at him. I mean, granted, it's 196 years later. Well, hang on. It was 1997 in the last game, so... No. It was 1993 in 5 Days a Stranger, so... Math is not my strong suit. I could figure it out, but that would take time. Was that there before the guard was chased off? I don't remember. What are you, an idiot? I really don't want to touch it. It might be icky. Spectacles? Why do I keep... These are my glasses. They must have been left here when I was pulled out of the elevator shaft. I'm going to guess they're broken, but let's try and pick them up anyway. One of the lenses is smashed. The other one is curved out of shape. I'll take the intact one and discard the rest. So it's a lens. Well, I can wear a monocle now. What's in here? Oh. Well, geez, why didn't the tall guy just go out this door and through that door? Weirdo. What have we here? I think it's a security monitor, but it's showing nothing but snow. Well, maybe it's snowing. Touchscreen monitor, yada yada yada. Barrel? It's a barrel of something. It smells like petrol. Huh. A fuse box? This place must have its own generator. The technology is really antiquated. Can you open it? I better not mess with the electrics without a good reason. It could be dangerous. You don't say. What do we have here? The screen seems to be locked out. I can't access any functions. Alright, what's in this door? Hobble, 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 hobble. It won't open. There's a security lock requiring high clearance. Well, nut bunnies. So yeah, our hero, ladies and gentlemen. Barely able to move. Oops. Oh dear. Huh? Wait. That's a big door. It's a huge steel door, strong enough to be a blast door. There's a sign on it reading Central Hub, authorized personnel only. Sure, make the guy with one good leg run. This game is absurd. I'm guessing it's only through, like...
Ah! Oh, hello. Sorry, I thought you were... Who are you? My name's DeKob. Are you Janine? You're not one of the cultists? No. One of them apparently dropped me down an elevator shaft. Dr. Hardy told me to find you. So you met Sam already? We were being held captive, her and me, for the last week or so. We were only able to get out of the cell this morning. She mentioned that. She said you would have found some weapons. Oh, sure. Here. You came from outside? Are they sending someone to help us? I wouldn't know. But they must have gotten my message. We have to get these guns to Dr. Hardy. Maybe then we can get out of here. I'll wait here. Why? Please, just don't make me go back out there. I couldn't face seeing him again. Who? The cultist? No. Anyway, you better get going. Okay. I'm sorry I couldn't be more help. That's curious behavior. But then again, there's a big tall guy going around crushing people's heads, so I suppose such things are to be expected. Alrighty. We got the guns. Hobble, 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 hobble. Here's your gun. Ah, excellent. Now we certainly have the upper hand. The cultist is just through this door. All we have to do is secure him in the holding cell, then we can negotiate our release. Will Janine be joining us? No, she said she was too afraid. Afraid? Odd. Well, anyway, we'll both take a gun. Even a man with 2 limbs out of commission can fire it. No, they can't! Oh, unless you mean, yeah, a leg and an arm. Okay. Hearty. So this is how your employment ends. With betrayal? Employment? Shut up. If there was any betrayal here, it was when you lunatics locked me up. We had no choice, Hearty. You refused to listen to reason. I said shut up. I'm taking you to the cell. Stop right there. If you point your gun at me, I will fire. Damn you. You never understood, did you, Hearty? There's no point in resisting us. We have God on our side. What the hell is going on? Take them to the holding cell. I will... Who? I am the caretaker. I am the guide. They are only unconscious and will soon awaken. Go to the sleeping quarters and seal yourselves in. It is not wise to roam this place at night. But who are you? A friend. Now go. Sam! I'm sorry, Janine. They overpowered us. Oh, God. I can't take much more of this. When are they going to send help? It seems they did. Him? Why don't you tell Janine the same things you told me, Mr. DeKob? I am a council planning inspector. Someone tipped us off that the cult were building something. They sent me to see if it was true. So you see, Janine, your call was answered. You sent the tip? A council planning inspector. It's almost laughable. But now there's no way we're getting out of here. Yes, there is. We're going to overpower Kanan and make him escort us out. Excuse me. You tried that and it didn't work. We just have to keep trying. Will you please listen? I beg your pardon? I fell down an elevator shaft this morning. I'm tired, I'm in pain, I don't know where I am, and all you've done is boss me around and invade my questions. I want to know who the hell you people are and what the hell is going on. I apologize, Mr. DeKalb, but there was no need to shout. Perhaps there is time to fill you in now. Sorry. Where shall we start? Well, let's see. Let's start with the obvious. Who are you? I'm Dr. Samantha Hardy. I'm a scientist. Me. I'd tell you what kind, but I fear it would go over your head. I... My name... What? I'm a freelance journalist for a couple of magazines. Mainly celebrity gossip stuff. Hardy. You're a lot like your ancestor, Hardy. A pain in my ass. What is this place? You're in a small laboratory complex under the ophthalmology building, which, as I've already said, is a front for the Order of Blessed Agonies. The complex is laid out around a large circular chamber they call the hub. They've definitely got something important in there, but neither of us have been able to get inside. What is the Order of Blessed Agonies? They're an insane, masochistic cult who think pain is the answer to everything. And from what I've seen, they're very creative in the way they inflicted upon each other. They worship some mad demon god called Chizo or something. I never heard of them. I've heard of ophthalmology with all the celebrities that are members. Ophthalmology is just the moneymaker. It funds the true organization, the Order. They hide behind the acceptable front to keep themselves secret. Damn you, Tom Cruise. Saying you want to hurt people to purify them causes a lot of concern for the authorities. So where are all the cultists now? Excuse me, I keep getting the voices mixed up. We don't know. They used to be all over the place. They started drifting away soon after they finished constructing the facility. Canning and the Hat Man are the only ones left as far as we know. It's like they intended to abandon the place with us inside. If they haven't already. How did you get here? I was looking around the ophthalmology headquarters. I wanted to do a feature on them for the magazine since so many celebrities have joined. I was just having a little snoop about when I discovered this place. Then, of course, they threw me in the holding cell. Yeah, without throwing you down an elevator shaft. Sam was already there. I've been ordered to do a little contract work for the Order here, and turns out the stuff they don't want anyone to do that they've been doing here. Sorry, I really fumbled that up. What kind of stuff? I prefer not to say. She won't tell me either. So you don't want to betray client confidentiality? They threw you in a cell. That's not it. It's just that it was work I'm not proud of, which will probably reflect poorly on me once all this is over. I'd rather take steps to ensure it doesn't get out now rather than regret it later. Please don't press the matter. We escaped us from the cell a few hours ago, and then you dropped in. And that's as far as we know. Why are we being held here? Most likely to protect a secret. But if that was all, why haven't they just killed us? Maybe they need us for something. I don't like the sound of that. I think only the cultists can answer your questions fully. Who is Caning? Is he the leader of the cult? Oh God, no. Before the others evacuated, he answered to some guy named Garriott. And even he seemed to be insubordinate to someone they called the Prince. But I don't think I've ever seen him. Canning is just some low-level acolyte ordered to make sure we don't escape. Personally, I think he's just as much a prisoner down here as we are. I think they wanted to get rid of him for some reason. But he's too dense to notice. He's still following orders like a faith-blind sheep. Who was the man in the hat? I think he's just some mercenary hired to act as a security guard. You mean the guy dressed as Trilby? Who? You know, Trilby, the dashing gentleman thief. From those old horror serials, the Defoe Manor murders, hotel horror. I'm afraid I don't watch many movies. Why would they dress up a guard to be dressed up as a cult character? I can't explain it. It's just ridiculous. They say Trilby may have really existed. I've read some newspapers from around the late 20th century. How is that relevant? Never mind. Who was the man in red? I've never seen him before, not until just then. Who's this? A completely bald man in torn red robes. He helped us get away from Canning and the guard. I've never seen anyone like that. Did he come in with you? No. There was just me falling down the damn elevator shaft. What is wrong with you? Okay, that's all. Good. So now what? Now we think of a way to... Oh. What? This door's been sealed with a time lock. We won't be able to open it until tomorrow morning. Who could have done that? Canning? I doubt it. The man in the red told us not to roam the hallway at night. Presumably he has taken steps to ensure this. Oh, for crying out loud. I have to get home. I have to be back at work tomorrow. Are you insane? We are all inconvenienced, Mr. Decay, but whining like a child is not going to help. I know, it's just... I know. We should take this opportunity to rest. We can discuss our escape in the morning. Seriously. Day 2. Seriously, you need to be at work tomorrow. July 25th, AD 2189. Are you... work tomorrow? You have a broken neck. I think you're out of work for a good while. I'm pretty sure there's disability for this. Excuse me. Anyway, it's day 2, so let's move on. Let's end this video. I'm the Blues 32. This is 6 Days a Sacrifice.